pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally.
Now the pitch. Yastrzemski is right there, one down.
Cisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time handed defender, one of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1.
Nope, outside.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Now the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Well, that's off the plate.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panic. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So 2 on with 2 away, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. In his career, Dietrich has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Dietrich playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2. Here it is. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Marlon Strand a pair. Home half of the 2nd coming up. It's 3-3. So striding in, Johnny Cueto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Johnny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
0-1 the count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Anderson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Diaz. First offering on its way. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bouncer up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes the count. He's set, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andy Wilkins.
Andy Wilkins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Franklin Barreto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. To Panic covering. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. The 1-1. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Runners on first with 1 down. To first. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. So stepping in, number 63. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 63.
First pitch on its way. And now a pitch on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Shaw is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Pablo Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next for the Marlins.
Ready once again, Lewis Brinson. It was a walk in his last trip. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Brian Anderson would be next. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
That evens it up, 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Panik. Now both runners on the move. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. First offering on its way. Steven Duggar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The set and the 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 1-2. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. Ready for another shot now, Pablo Sandoval. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Weak roller right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Andrew Suarez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Andrew.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, number 91.
Here comes the first pitch. Diaz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Jose Osuna will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posey's got it, and that ends the inning. Jose Osuna will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Caleb Smith will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. John Birdie is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Brinson. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 35.
Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up. Drilled to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Evan Longoria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Evan.
Pulls the string on that one, one strike. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 18 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down and the inning continues. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Second and third, 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Giants. Tony Watson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56.
Leading off the inning, Andy Wilkins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1 pitch. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled away. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Settling in now, Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 63. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. All even at 2-2. Here it is. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the inning. So striding forward now, Stephen.